Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. There's like an echo in my living room or whatever because I'm doing this on in my living room because last night when I was dealing with Hurricane Nicole or Tropical Storm Nicole, it was dripping water from my ceiling fan, and what happened was it was dropping on my bed, so there was no way I was gonna sleep there, so I had to sleep in my mom's room on the floor, which kind of sucked, but had to do what I had to do to get some rest. So I'm returning to you today for finally I'm coming back at you with another review. This is for an album review for Black Eyed Peas' Elevation album. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this 15 track album by Black Eyed Peas Elevation and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this album review. Now it starts with the first song, Simply the Best, featuring Anita and Alpha, which is a decent song. I just wasn't sure if I was connecting with it, and yeah, that's my china cabinet, and I'm just in my dining room, just doing this video on here. So, change of scenery, I guess you could say. Um, yeah, it's a decent song. I'm not really crazy for it. It's just some of the melody is eh, but I think it starts off the album on a decent note. Not a great note, but it's something, so 4 out of 5. Muevelo featuring Annual AA. Decent song. Not sure if I'm connecting with it too much, but the melody's kind of iffy to like, in my personal opinion, so 4 out of 5. Adios was average. Just not sure if I'm feeling for will.i.am's singing in it. Um, and some of his flowing and his rapping. It just, I don't know if it's connecting with me on a personal level. And I'm not feeling for this track too much. So, an average score of a 3.5 out of 5 for Adios. Double DZ, terrible song. Did not like it. It is so fucking repetitive because of the fact that J. Ray Soul is the new member of the Black Eyed Peas. She is repetitive in this song with how she's singing the track, and the double 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 thing that she does is cringy and repetitive in my opinion. So 1.5 out of 5 for Double DZ, or Double D's I meant to say. Um that's what it's called, Double D's, I guess you could say. Bailar Contigo featuring Daddy Yankee. Okay song. Not sure if I'm feeling for the melody too much, but it's something. So 3 out of 5. It's an okay track. I just don't know if I'm vibing with the melody too much. Get Down featuring Nicky Jam is an average song. Just they're doing Latin kind of music, Black Eyed Peas is, and it's very mainstream with the mainstream pop, Latin music kind of stuff that they're doing. So I don't know if I'm vibing with this album, with what it's sounding like. And sorry about that ding on my phone. My phone does that. Dance for You is a decent song, but I'll give Get Down a 3.5 out of 5. It's average. But Dance for You is decent. Not anything special, but it's another one of the kind of stronger tracks in my opinion. But it did alright in my personal opinion. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5 for this one. The next track is Guarantee, and that was average in my personal opinion. I'm just not personally vibing with the track, and the melody is just kind of off-putting and on the fence with me. So 3.5 out of 5. Filipina Queen is another average track, just not really vibing with this track with how it's sounding. It has some strong moments and a lot of weak moments, but the song did perform averagely, so 3.5 out of 5 in my personal opinion. Jump Oh my god, this song gave me a headache. I think when you get to the halfway point of this album and close to the end of the album, that's where the album starts to get bad. Like, really bad. Jump is not a good song. And the reason why is because it sounds like Siri is saying all the girls are going loco or loca or something like that. It's just, I did not like this song, and just the way I'm feeling for it, it's just a terrible song with how it's sounding overall, and the execution did not perform very well. This was an underperformed track, and mixing wise, it's not good. So 2 out of 5 for Jump. In the Air is another bad song. Not connecting with it. It's ripping off from the Boom Boom Pow with Fergie saying "Put your hands in the air," in the air, and that's so fucking repetitive and annoying that I just can't. It's ear gratingly bad. This song is. So 2 out of 5 for this one. I did not like it at all. Firestarter's okay. The melody, not personally connecting with it, but it's something. So it's a something track, but it's okay in its own way. So 3 out of 5. There's just some repetitiveness in the track, but other than that, I think it's okay. No One Loves Me featuring Nicole Scherzinger. Pretty bad song. She doesn't do much in this track, and it's disappointing that I have to give it a 2.5 out of 5 because of the fact that she sounds kind of cringy in this track with how she's singing the track. But other than that, I was disappointed with this song, with how it executed and the delivery of the vocals and the way Will I Am and Apple Yap and Tabo was singing it. It just, yeah, it just wasn't good. So 2.5 out of 5. Don't You Worry is the only song I really actually liked from this album. And that is a shame because this album is very bad for sure. So, Don't You Worry is getting a 4.5 out of 5. You can definitely go check out my, uh, what is it, track review if you haven't seen it. I think you will enjoy it for what I tried doing for it. So, yeah, 4.5 out of 5 for Don't You Worry. It's a solid track in its own way, and I thought I felt a droplet come down on my shirt or whatever. It was so weird. Probably happened because of Nicole making a major impact where I lived at. So, yeah. But I didn't lose power, which was a good thing. So, Love, Love, featuring Ozuna, is an average song. Just don't know if I'm liking it for what it sounds like. It's an alright song to close the album out, but this album was so bad. So 3.5 out of 5. Now I'm gonna start giving it a score. Overall, in my opinion, I think production, mixing, and execution wise, this album was very underperformed and not very good. Um, it could have been better with the vocal delivery with some songs, and basically the mixing was pretty off with certain songs. They put a lot of Latin music in this album. The 2020 album they released, which you'll have to remind me in the comment section below what it was, because I completely forgot. It came out back in June of 2020, but it was not good. Um, this one was not good. So overall, in my opinion, I think Black Eyed Peas' Elevation album was cringe and really bad. Don't recommend listening to it. It's going to be on my worst albums of 2022. So for a score for me, I'm giving Black Eyed Peas Elevation a 4.5 out of 10. Fuck this album. It is not good. I just personally wasn't connecting with this album, and some of the songs were pretty cringe. A couple songs in particular, like Double D's Jump, In the Air. There's and No One Loves Me featuring Nicole Scherzinger. That was not good either. So there were like 4 bad songs that really brought the rating of this album down. So 4.5 out of 10 in my opinion. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of this Black Eyed Peas Elevation album if you've listened to it. And if you enjoyed this album review I did for you guys this early afternoon, going into afternoon time, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this album review if you enjoyed it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I know there's an echo where I'm at. I'm sorry about the bang. I hit my dining room table for a moment. But there's like an echo in my dining room because I'm talking a little bit monotone but sort of loud. But I hope you did enjoy this album review for Black Eyed Peas Elevation. I did what I could to make it as good as possible. I just wasn't liking this album for what it went for. It was not good in any way. The only good track I'd recommend is Don't You Worry. Other than that, the rest of the album performed decent. There were decent songs to average songs to okay tracks to pretty bad songs. So this wasn't a great album. Not by a long shot. So Black Eyed Peas is being unoriginal and relying on the Latin music and just they're running out of steam of material to come up with. So I think they should just wrap it up. I enjoyed Masters of the Sun. They at least need to go back to the rapping and some good production. But other than that, they're trying to be mainstream and follow the mainstream sound with what's the newest music is today, and it's not doing very well. So, yeah, stay safe, guys. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this album review for Black Eyed Peas Elevation, and as always, I will see you in my next review.